Exit Book. Out of chapter 1. These are the names of the children of Israel. He went to Egypt with Jacob. Everyone brings their family. Ravens see mesmerized on. The 6 and Jordaishoka. Ziran and Ben-Him, Dan and Naphtali. Gad and Ace. Jacob's descendants numbered 70 in all. Joseph is in Egypt. Then Joseph died, like your brothers and all that generation. The children of Israel are growing. It's clouded and it's getting stronger. They spread throughout the land. There was a new king in Egypt. This king does not know Joseph. The king spoke to his people.
These are the children of Israel, more numerous and more powerful than we are. We take wise measures against that people. Don't let them get crowded. Traction when there is war. They join the enemy and fight us. And out of the country.
And they put overseers on their necks to torture them with their sufferings. They had to build cities for Pharaoh as food storage, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they torture them, the more crowded they become and the land is overflowing. They were afraid of the children of Israel. The Egyptians forced me to break the slime, hard work. They make their lives bitter because of hard work. To mix the latest brick, have to do all kinds of farm work. To sum up all the hard work, they all force them to do it. Egyptian king tells midwives to go help Hebrew mothers. A woman named Cypra and a woman named Pu.
When giving birth to Hebrew, see if the child is a boy or a girl. If it's a boy, kill it. If you are a girl, let it live.
But midwives have the fear of God, not as the king of Egypt commanded. Let your son live. So the king of Egypt called the midwives and asked,
Why do you do that and let your son live?
Midwives to Pharaoh.
Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women. They're fine. The midwife didn't get there before they were born.
God's blessing to the midwives. And the people became very crowded and very powerful, because the midwives had the fear of God. He gave them children to follow. Pharaoh gave orders to all his people.
Every Hebrew boy book. Throw every girl into the Nile and let her live.
Out chapter 2. There was one of the Levites. Marry a girl who belongs to them. Led by the woman who conceived and gave birth to a son. She saw the cute baby and hid it for 3 months. When I can't hide any longer, she took a tray of sedges and plastic bottles, put the baby in, and put it in the reeds on the banks of the Nile. The child is standing in the distance. Let's see what happens to him. The princess of Pharaoh came down to bathe in the river, while the maids walked back and forth on the shore. She saw the basket in the middle of the reeds, sent the servant to get it. When she opened the basket, she saw the child. Raw is a crying boy. She loved him and said,
This guy is one of those hippie kids.
Only the baby said to the princess of Pharaoh,
Do you want me to go and get you a breast? Let's raise a hippie to raise a baby.
The princess of Pharaoh replied, Go. The girl goes and calls the baby's mother. Pharaoh's princess told her,
You brought this baby back to me. I'll pay you myself.
The woman immediately took the baby home. When the baby grows up, she took it to the princess of Pharaoh. She took him as her own and named him Moses.
She said it's because I pulled it out of the water.
At that time Moses grew up. He went out to visit his brothers and see the miserable things they have to do. He saw an Egyptian beating a trickster, your fellow citizens. In front of you, there is no land. He killed the Egyptians and buried them in the sand. The next day he went out again, meet two hippies fighting each other. You tell the guilty.
Why did you hit a fellow human?
That person replied,
Who put you as a leader? And judge us? Or you're going to kill me like you killed the Egyptian?
The Moses was scared and said to himself, Roll. People already know about it. The pharaohs tried to kill Moses. Moses fled from Pharaoh and remained in Midian. He sat by the well. The priest Miriam had 7 daughters. You go and draw water and fill the trough. Give your father's sheep to drink. Then the shepherds came and sent them away. Moses stood up for you and let the fry drink. When they returned to their father, he asked,
Why are you home so early today?
Ladies, there's an Egyptian.
He saved us from the hands of the shepherds. And draw water for us and give drink to the sheep.
The father asks you,
Where is that person? Why did you leave him there? Invite people to dinner.
Moses agreed to stay with the priest. And he married his daughter, Zipporah. She gave birth to a son, and he named it Hatsom.
Because you said I was a foreigner in a foreign land.
After all these years the king of Egypt died. The children of Israel groaning in slavery. They complained, and their cry from slavery came to God. God is listening to their cry. God remembers his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God saw the children of Israel, and God knew